The summer of money continues. 1,200 to start, 15,000 to win. Hawkeye 50 for the World of Outlaws. Coming to green, the third visit to the Boone Speedway. Into turn number one, it's Dennis Erb Jr. Right around the bottom, he'll lead, but it's going to be Pierce with a good run in the exit of turn number two in his express lane on the top. Tanner English runs third with Gustin, side by side behind him with Thornton and Dillard. They're going to go 3 wide for the top 4. Give it to Gustin at the line over RTJ and Dillard. But it's Pierce leading the way right around the Boone cushion. Dennis Erb hanging on to second. Here comes Ricky Thornton Jr. He'll get around Dillard. Now going to go after Gustin. Good momentum down the back straightaway to the inside of Gustin. He goes. That's the battle for fourth. Down the front straightaway, Ricky Thornton Jr. pulls alongside Gustin. Started 6th. Trying to take away 4th early in this one. Johnny a little high in 1 and 2. Now he's going to split. They're going to go 3 wide. He'll split Wilson and Madden. Good 3 wide battle there. But RTJ warming it up on the bottom. He could run the top. That 20 RT could go anywhere around the racetrack. Tanner English, though, doing a solid job holding him off. Pierce encounters the rear end of the field. Dustin Walker goes a lap down. He'll have the assurance of a lap car separating him and runner-up Dennis Erb at the moment. Ricky Thornton with a slider in 3 and 4. RTJ to third. Started 6th up to 3rd. Here in the number 20 RT. He is ripping around Boone. It's all Pierce. Now Thornton to the inside of Dennis Erb for 2nd. Down the front straightaway, Thornton looking down low. They have Dustin Walker in front of him. Dennis Erb Jr. can also put that car anywhere. The bottom or the top. Thornton can as well. This is going to be a barn burner for 2nd. Thornton enters low. Dennis a little too high off of corner number 4. Dennis carries momentum, but at the line it's still Dennis Erb Jr. Ricky Thornton Jr. to his inside. They're going to go 3 wide of a lap traffic, and now the 28 of Dennis Erb going to tickle the throttle. He'll hang on to 2nd. RTJ putting the pedal to the metal off of corner number 4. They're a little wheel to wheel there. It's still Dennis Erb. Now Thornton has Dustin Walker to his inside. Checks up the racetrack. Has to there. Right now, Dennis Erb and Ricky Thornton going to dance out on the dance floor for 2nd here. They battle it out. Pierce puts the 32B Elaney a lap down as well. Down the front straightaway, Dennis Erb has Ricky Thornton Jr. to his inside. They go wheel to wheel once again. Thornton on the bottom takes 2nd off of 2. Dennis Erb will pull alongside him wheel to wheel. Hoosier to Hoosier, give it to Ricky Thornton Jr. down low, but now the lap traffic dance begins. Has Hilsa back there on the bottom. Bronson on the top side. Dennis Erb Jr. on the top, and Ricky Thornton Jr. going to take that 2nd spot away. Dennis will slip back to 3rd. Tanner English 4th. Hilsa back going to pull it into the infield. His night comes to an end. Well, meanwhile, Bobby Pierce, paycheck making up front here in the 32. 16 laps to go, and right now, Bobby Pierce has led it from the drop of the original green flag from the outside of the front row. Thornton started 6th, and he's put that 20 RT up to 2nd off of corner number 4. Just 15 laps to go, and Pierce continues to lead the way. 9 tenths, and Pierce up and over 1 and 2 with a hiccup there. RTJ on the brakes, and he's right on the deck lid of the 32. Off of corner number 4, do we see a new race leader? Pierce with a big mistake in 1 and 2. That allows for Ricky Thornton Jr. to close it in a hurry. Pierce going to pull away, put a little bit of breathing space that time. It's 3 tenths for your race leader, Bobby Pierce. 11 laps to go for the 32 of Pierce. Pierce hasn't really caught Gordy or Hoffman here, and in front of him, as a 20 RT or Ricky Thornton Jr. hanging on to 2nd, and watch out, Todd Cooney off the pace in turn number 3. 30 of Todd Cooney will draw the yellow, the first caution of this Case Construction feature event, and it's for the 30 of Todd Cooney, right rear down on the 30. So Cooney has a right rear blown. Caution lights are out, back to green we go here with just a couple to go, 11 to go for the 32 of Bobby Pierce. Thornton to the inside of Dennis Erb Jr. That's the battle there for 2nd. Dennis on the outside. Here comes Dennis Erb. They'll go wheel to wheel into turns 3 and 4. Thornton down low. Slides up the 28 of Dennis Erb Jr.'s nose. And Pierce continues to lead. The crowd going nuts here at Boone. Down the back straightaway. Now Tanner English going to battle Dennis Erb for the 3rd position. Here comes Tanner Man. Right now the 3S is Shirley to the inside of Madden. Here comes Clinton on the cushion. The 25 rolling the Georgia Bulldog off the leash. But right now it's all Pierce. Thornton down low, Pierce up high. We have ourselves a race here with 9 to go. Down the back straightaway does Ricky Thornton Jr. have something for the 32 of Pierce. Down the front straightaway, just 7 laps to go for Bobby Pierce. He enters low in 1 and 2 to protect the slider, and that opens the top side for Ricky Thornton Jr. Ricky with another big run off of turn number 2. He'll go to the inside, sheet metal to sheet metal off of turn number 4. Another classic with the Outlaws here at Boone. 6 laps to go. It's Pierce, Thornton, Tanner, your top 3. This is the Barrett's 1 lap to go. 1 to go for the current Outlaw point leader, Bobby Pierce, as he will lead it into 1 and 2, enters low, and off of corner number 2, he'll lead the way. Thornton does not go to the top that time. Off of corner number 4, how about it? He will pick up his 6th of the season and extend the point lead. The Smooth Operator wins his 2nd Hawkeye 50. You're a Hawkeye 50 winner, the Smooth Operator, Bobby Pierce.
You know, Ricky's probably one of the best drivers in the country right now, if not the best, and I was pretty nervous with him behind me, no doubt. You know, I know 0 on the board was 20. It's been like that lately, but I knew it was him, and I had to change my lineup. It got very, you had to finesse the racetrack a lot. It got very, you know, critical to hit your marks, and I had to change my lines a couple times. You know, I didn't really know where to go once that top kind of faded off. Once the cushion kind of got past that lip, it was done. There was a little bit off 4 there by that tire. You can kind of get that and go. And man, shout out to this car. It was awesome. Longhorn chassis, Bilstein shocks, Swiss springs, Vic Hill race engines. I was just drifting out to the wall, just matting it like a drag strip there, and just getting down these long straightaways before I got to the corners. Late in the race, I didn't get around the corners very well, but I got on the straightaways. Oh yeah, you know, my dad on the backstretch there, I see him a little bit. It's kind of hard, but I knew someone was on my tail, and we got about 6 different signs he can show me. I think he showed me every one in a matter of 10 laps. So, you know, just trying to figure out what worked best. And I finally found a line, you know, just kind of floating out. That you love a racetrack like that as a driver. You know, you love it when the racetrack changes. You got to find another groove, and within a couple of laps, you know, it changes 3 times. So, huge shout out to Boone for having an awesome prepped racetrack. I know a lot of people say super late models don't race here well, but it was pretty good there at the end with Ricky coming from 6 and almost getting me. So huge shout out to all these sponsors. I can't do without them. Hoker Trucking, he's finally here tonight. I'm glad to see him here and get a win. Rio Grande Waste Services, Masiva Transportation, Cajun Pools and Spas, one of my new sponsors that won the raffle. Carnegie Towing, Toyota of Danville, A+ Vacuum, Leak Tree Services, Buddha, Bloomington Normal Truck Performance, Pure Max Racing Oils, I said Longhorn, everybody. Huge shout out to all them guys, Rumley, Matt, Steve, Slicker Graphics, Go Lithium Batteries, VP Racing Fuels, everybody, thank you. Oh, it's awesome. You know, I went into Boone, the last race I was here, finished 5th, and I wasn't very good. You know, it was a bad 5th, and heading here tonight, we were, you know, hoping just to get by with maybe a top 5 and see how we were. So to get this win gives us a lot more confidence. You know, I think we learned a couple things on the car too to make us better. So that's all great. You know, heading to Cedar Lake is 3 points nights, I guess. Ruben was telling me earlier. So we got to be on our game and see what we can do.
For live coverage of every World of Outlaws event and for extended on-demand race content, visit dirtvision.com. For full race results, features, and series news, visit worldofoutlaws.com.